did a period to the extent that I forgot the speech of the speaker on the desk, on the chair. I think it should be in here. And because it was sent to me as we are in, the speaker expected to be joining us here, as she knew she would finish the meeting with the president. And today we had a meeting of the leadership of Parliament with the president, and we agreed that I come here in advance in case the speaker doesn't make it, at least one of us is able to be here. That's why she's not here with us, but early morning when I arrived, we talked, we prayed, and we said wherever our colleague is, he's resting in peace and he's watching over us. And that's what is important for us, watching over us, watching over the family. And I want to really appreciate the family. The family of Jacob, I've been trying to help many families, but there are families whom whatever you try cannot be even helped. Now, the ones of Jacob have made it very easy for us. They help themselves, we only compliment. I really want to thank you. They are not people who will sit down and say, you know, our son, our father, who was a speaker, therefore Parliament should do everything for us. No, they are hard work. Didi is among the first people in Parliament. You know? Francis, our brother, my young brother, Honorable, he comes to my office, wherever he is, stuck there, comes and he seeks for advice. And that's what is important. And of course, I took on a bigger family. You know, Uganda is a very interesting country, my late bishop. When the late Oulanyah passed on and I was elected deputy speaker, you know, I looked through his staff. I maintained his driver. I maintained his chief bodyguard. I maintained his secretaries. I maintained his personal assistant. I maintained the staff. And people came and said, you're a stupid man. How? I maintained his chair. I maintained the office, the furniture. And I said, this was not for Oulanyah. This is for the state. Even me, I'm going to come and I go through. People are used, you know, Tayebwa for you, you take things for granted. You're going to be killed. I said, by who? So it really surprises me the level of mistrust we have as a country towards each other. Extremely disappointing. And I've never had any problem because I had a team. Honorable Ruth Nakamra had given me a very strong team as a chief whip. So when I took on these ones, I've never had any problem. I'm doing extremely fine. Some people who thought I would be dead by then because I've taken stuff of the right honorable. I think it's we need to learn. You need to learn that the rate and each one of you holding a public office, you're holding it in trust. A time will come for you, move on, others will take over. When you say that I chase a bodyguard and I get another bodyguard, do I own an army? So I'm going to choose my best. You know? How you treat that bodyguard is what is important. How you treat that secretary is what is important. Even if someone is your relative, if you treated them badly, they will turn against you. So we need to learn to treat each other with respect, and I learned that from Jacob, and I'm really glad. Now, my bishop, I think Jacob knew maybe something we didn't know. Because the rate at which me as a government chief and my sister right now as a deputy speaker, the rate at which he was training us, the rate at which he was showing us the way, maybe he knew something, or God was showing him that you are a teacher, these are students, please ensure they run quickly. Because I remember, I think it was around 21st December or 22nd when he called me home after session, and he took me through a lot of things, because I was saying, as a chief whip, you have a very critical role to pray for my success and the success of the institution. So we were debating on many things, quality of debate, how to run the house. But of course in Jacob, and I would advise any new member of parliament and even the old one, in Jacob you have a blueprint of a successful legislator. An astute legislator. If you want to be successful, just go on YouTube. Because me, when I'm home and I'm having certain situations, I always prepare for the house. I wake up at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., and I prepare for the house. Sometimes, how do you prepare? I just go on YouTube. I put on this day, I go in the house, I saw how Jacob handled the house. I go on this day, I see how right on the handled the house. And you try to say, oh, okay, he handled this very difficult situation. When he had a difficult one with our brother Tayebwa, you go, you see how did he, then you also see Tayebwa coming back and having Jacob as his best friend, and that's how we move on as a community. So, and this brings me to the important issue. You see commentators about parliament, parliament, or President himself, parliament is now in the pockets of Museveni, parliament. Please, the role of parliament is not to fight or question the executive. It's to complement. If you think that under our leadership, you will judge us to have performed according to how much we disturb the executive, then we shall get the lowest mark you can give any parliament. But if you judge us from an angle of how we have complemented each other, because from the executive to the judiciary to the legislature, we all feed from one stream. We are one body. We have only one stream that feeds blood to the body, and that's the population. Now, that does not mean that we don't perform our role of oversight. But you see, I've come to learn that Ugandans usually perceive oversight to mean how much you make a minister sweat, to mean how much you allow a president to be abused, to mean how much business you have sent away, executive take back your business. No, that's not how we do it. That's not oversight. Oversight means I ask you to account. And accountability means I must give you time to account and I listen to you. But you are even accused of allowing someone to speak. Sometimes we allow a member of parliament to ask the minister a question. When the minister is coming up to answer, then you're stopping the minister from speaking. But then how will your question be answered? So those are the issues we are grappling with. We talked with the Red Jacob on the whipping system, and we were still debating, saying, look, people will judge a parliament of 259 members of parliament. You compare it with a parliament of 200 members. Okay? And someone says, for us in 1996, we used to speak for 10 hours. But how many were you? It's like when you have a family, you didn't change the pot or the saucepan where you cook from. You still cook in a saucepan of 5 kgs, but now you have a family of 15 people, and you start saying, no, when we were a family, of 2 people, we used to eat a full plate. But now I have to serve a family of 15 people using the same plate. I don't have where to buy time. Depending on the issue, we shall have to allow people speak 2 minutes, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. That's it. But what is very important is the role of parliament. We have to ensure that we deliver on our mandate, and I'm very proud. The Honorable Oulanyah prepared, especially my sister, the Right Honorable Anita Mong, whom I want to pay glowing tribute to. My Lord Bishop, the Right Honorable Anita Mong was brought and put in the midst of an ocean before she could learn how to swim. The moment we elected the Right Honorable Oulanyah, immediately he started his treatment, and the Right Honorable had to run the house for a whole year in the midst of an ocean before you swam even in a pond. And they say crossover. And she managed to do it. You might question her swimming tactics. You might question what, but she managed to go on shore. So, I really want to appreciate the late Jacob for preparing us, not only us, but many of us. And I want to thank people who stood by him, who gave him the confidence, especially the Honorable Muslim Kabi. I want to thank you. And I want to thank His Excellency the President, who has supported us. We had a long discussion with him on how we are going to be moving as parliament. Some people, you shouldn't be even meeting a president when you're a speaker, because now you're partisan. He's the CEO of the country. Let people know. It's like having an internal auditor in your company, and because an auditor can even audit the work, the expenditure of the CEO, and you say the auditor is above the CEO. My friend, you are wrong. You know, we love living in a virtual world, especially on social media, the social media world. For us, Vachiga, we live in a world of reality. That's what we live in. So we want to appreciate the President who has supported Parliament in delivering on its mandate. We know when we have issues, there are issues we don't publish everything in the media. We are leaders, we talk. I wish most of you would become flies on the wall and we hear what we exchange, and we end up coming up with solutions that would help the institution. So I felt I should share that personal experience, and then